Good morning, Father Swink. A little commentary on this Sunday's reading. This weekend, myself and Father Bob are going to preach on the second reading of St. Paul. And in this particular reading to the Corinthians, it's called the Litany of Love. If you're married, I'm sure this was, I would guess that for most of you, you picked this for your second reading. And the question is was it just a postcard, or do you really live this? It sounds really nice and like a Hallmark card when you read this particular reading, and everyone is familiar with it, but to live it is very difficult, and it's a grace that we need to pray for. And really, it's a great examination of conscience, so it shows you, do you really love your spouse and your family? So the text says this: love is patient, love is kind, it is not jealous, it is not pompous, it is not inflated, it is not rude, it does not seek its own interest, it is not quick-tempered. It does not brood over injury, it does not rejoice over wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. Now, one thing I think that's really helpful is when you see the word love, like take your Bible out, open up to this particular text, 1 Corinthians 13, 4-7, and everywhere, every time you see the word love, put "am-I" there, and then a question mark at the end of the phrase. So where it says love is patient, ask the question, am I patient? All right, now first let's just unpack that one word for today. What does the word patience means? It comes from the Greek word makrothumai, which describes a person who has the power to avenge himself when he's hurt. But it also means someone who can endure long suffering, and refusing to retaliate with anger. Usually patience is dealt with people. We struggle with patience when people are not cooperating with us, they're not listening to us, they don't seem to be doing what we want, and it can be very difficult. But it's a grace, and the grace is what? What am I willing to suffer for this other person? One other word, and we'll do more on Sunday, is love is kind. Now the word, if you notice, in the Bible, you'll never see the word nice. And how many times do parents tell their kids, be nice, or hey, stop it, be nice? And it's interesting, the original word for nice in the original language in English, it means to be foolish. And I think something to think about is, with people, are you nice or kind? Now there's a big difference here. Nice is when you say things that they want to hear, even if it's not the right thing that they need to hear. Kind means I say the things that it is appropriate, and sometimes it might be hard to hear, but I say it with love. So let's just stop there. And the question is, am I patient? Am I kind?